Y me encuentro con el alma de WIFI Ralph. How good is to be back to this movie?
Oh, it feels really good to be back.
Yeah,
like we made the first one, what, 6 years ago it came out? And right after doing that movie, both Phil and I said, like, God, I love these characters, love working with these actors, love this world. You know, it just seems like there's more to be told, you know, in this world, in this universe.
These characters are like family to us, and a little bit better than our own family. We can close the computer and leave them. So it's just characters that we love and know and wanted to keep their story going.
When you thought about revisiting Ralph's story, what was in mind? We have the internet now as the main conductor of this story. Why was that? There's a lot of things to say about the internet, what's good, what's bad. What was your take on this time?
The big reason that we came back to the characters was we told a story with the first one that was very nostalgic about video arcades, very popular in the 80s, you know, and we said, well, we want to revisit these characters, we want to come back to this world, but it needs to feel more contemporary. And that's when we're like, well, the internet, you know, that seems like a big world that hasn't been kind of fully explored, you know, in a film like this before. But we thought, well, but we need a reason, you know, to kind of send them there. And there's something that Ralph says at the end of the first movie, the very last line, where he talks about Penelope and his friendship with her. And he says, you know, if that kid likes me, how bad can I be? You know, he struggled with his self-identity. We thought, God, that's a beautiful line. However, the more we thought about it, we said, it's not the most healthy outlook on life, you know, to judge oneself by how another sees him, you know. And we said that is a good problem to face these two characters in the internet. So those two things, you know, really propelled us forward in making this movie.
How a director goes, like, okay, it's gonna be like this. How's the process of creating this
I
world?
don't know.
Yeah, this
How
was
did it happen?
I don't know.
Huge challenge because the internet is vast and massive and has never really been imagined the way we're imagining it. And if we had really thought through that when we started, we probably wouldn't have done this because it's been very hard. However, the thing that grounds us the whole time is the heart, is their friendship. It's a movie about two friends who go to the internet and are separated and end up becoming better friends in the end, although their friendship changes. And so wherever we went, whatever we explored, however big and crazy and wild it gets, which it does all of those things, we were able to ground it by going, well, it's still just a story about two friends and how is their friendship changing and evolving because of this adventure.
So what do you want people to take away when they leave the movie theater after watching Ralph Breaks the Internet? Because it's a lot of fun to begin with.
If people leave feeling great emotion for these characters and knowing and relating to the journey they've had about a friendship that is put to the test and ultimately grows stronger, there are all kinds of, I think, relatable moments that make hopefully this a universal story.
Yeah, and that's great about animation. It's a story that leads us and that makes us believe, to have faith, to have fun, and to have a great life.